What's up everybody? Today in the shop I got this 2015 Mercedes ML350 and the customer complaint is that the liftgate does not open on its own. She has to open it manually, and yes, it is dark out, so bear with me. But let's just go inside and verify the customer complaint real quick. Got the key in my pocket, and this button right here should open the trunk. You heard it, it just cracked open, but it didn't go up. If I come back here, let me turn on the light, sorry. See, the button doesn't do anything. The liftgate is open, it's just not lifting up. And even with the key, if I hold this, you hear the buzzer, but it's not opening. You have to open it manually. So that's the customer complaint confirmed. Let's go ahead and scan it for codes and see if we see anything, and then we'll go from there. Alright, got my scanner hooked up, doing a full health report, and I'll turn the camera back on once that's finished. Alright, so we got a full health report, and we're not worried about that first one. But over here in the SAM, we have a brake light malfunction. It says open circuit, and I did notice when I pressed the brake pedal on that screen, it just popped up brake light error. So we're gonna check that out too. Hopefully it's nothing serious. And then tailgate control, that's what we're worried about. The trunk lid / tailgate has a malfunction. There's an invalid signal, and then the trunk lid has an open circuit. So what I want to do real quick is let's just enter this. Alright, let's just clear the fault code, because on Mercedes they're notorious for once a system has a fault, it completely disables that system. So let's clean the fault code out, clear the fault code out, and then we're gonna go actuation test, and then electric motor, and I just want to see if we could bidirectionally control this. So F3 will be open, we'll press it, open tailgate, and nothing happened. I did hear something click back there. I don't know if you guys heard it. So obviously there is an issue with this. Let's go to the trunk and let's see what we could see. Alright, so that is the brake light that had the error, so we'll check that out too. But I gotta open this manually. Okay. Back here is a mess. She said her husband forgot some fruits back here or something, and they just left them, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, on Mercedes, the way this system works is this side, this is just a hydraulic strut, just normal. And then on this side, this has a motor inside of it and a threaded rod. When that motor spins, it pushes that rod up, and that's how the trunk opens. And you can see on this side, we have this wiring harness that goes into the car. There was a panel here, I already took it off, right here. Took that off camera. And then you can see on this side, we don't have anything. So this is just a hydraulic strut. This side is the motorized strut that we're worried about. So if we go back here, this was pretty simple to take off. Just this clip right here, a couple of these, and then you pull this back. And then this whole, you actually pull this weather stripping back too. And man, these are on there. These are like glued on there. There you go. And then you'll be able to pull this back. And you don't have to take it back all the way. You see that blue connector right there? That's all we're worried about. Alright, so first thing I want to do is just check the blue connector. If I go from in here, you could see it. See the wires coming from it. I just want to make sure it's not rubbing on any metal or anything like that, because that would definitely cause an open circuit or a short. But this is the wire, and you can see we're fine. Oh, there's a little pinch right there. You guys see that? But feeling it with my finger, it doesn't feel like anything's cut. Anyways, what I want to do next is grab my multimeter, put it on those leads. You see the thick red and black lead? Those are the power feeds for this. So I just want to get a multimeter on there and see if we're actually getting power to it. And if we're getting power to it, we'll go from there. Alright, so I have the power and ground feeds probed. And you want to make sure you get your ground from the actual connector. Don't reference a body ground or a battery ground, because if your ground is missing at that connector, that could definitely be your issue. So red is power, black is ground. Have those going to my multimeter, and you could see some odd behavior. It's ranging from 4 volts all the way back up to 9 volts. So this might be a pulse width modulated signal. Actually, it went lower there. But what we want to do is just on our scanner, we'll bidirectionally control it and see what happens. Oops, that's the buzzer. Electric motor, and F3 was open, so as soon as I press F3, watch the multimeter. There you go, 11 volts. And it's negative because it's trying to spin the motor the opposite direction. And If I press it, you could hear it click. And actually, watch this. When I press the button here, this is supposed to close the trunk. Listen what happens. You could hear that relay click. So we know our... Okay, that scared me. That was the buzzer. So we know our circuit integrity is good. We have power all the way to the connector. The only thing that's left is from the connector to the actual strut. And I mean, there's not much we could do here. If it's an open circuit, it's either going to be in this wire or the actual motor, like the coil in the motor is messed up. And you can see I don't like the angle of this wire here, but if we move it around, does that fix it? No, it doesn't do anything. So at this point, we're ready to call this motor. Alright, so I have the connector coming out here. And you could see that's just where we back probed it, so don't worry about that. But the wire itself, like I said, it looks fine. It doesn't look like there's any tears or anything like that. What we can do is just feed a separate power to this, power and ground, and see what happens. The rest of these are signal wires, so for the position and things like that. But yeah, and also what we did with the trunk open, pressing this, and it did nothing, that's a rationality check to make sure that we don't have a latch problem. Because if we had a problem with the latch, the car would think the trunk is open and then it would want to close it the whole time. It wouldn't want to open it. I've seen that, but that's not the case here. And also on Mercedes, if you drive it around, it's going to annoy you. It won't let you drive properly if the trunk is open. So that's not the issue. The car is detecting the trunk is closed. The issue is this motor right here. So let's go ahead and take this off and we'll get a replacement installed. It's pretty simple to take these off. Just one cover over here. Of course, as soon as I say that, the cover gives me trouble, but just one cover is press fit on there. And then another one at the top here. We'll get to that after. You probably want to get like a stick or something to hold this, so let me go get that. Alright, so I just have a broom holding that up. I like the broom because it holds itself against the carpet. And over here, you could see it's just a clip thing, right? So we gotta pull this bottom clip out, this top clip out, and then that big clip can come out, and then this whole thing will release. So let me do that. There you go, this whole thing comes out just like that. I'm kind of nervous because online I saw some reviews for these because I was trying to pick the right one, and one guy said this thing exploded and almost killed him, so let me just take this out carefully. Alright, so that's out. Our broom is supporting the liftgate. So let me go do the top now. Alright, so the top, I believe it to be the same concept. I think we could actually just take the broom out, maybe two sides or just one big piece. Try that. Just like that. And then this comes right up. Alright, so you can see the old power liftgate, nothing at the top, just clips in. And then at the bottom, that's where we have our electrical connector. Sorry. Let's get the new one installed, and then I want to take this in. Maybe we could rip this apart and inspect it. I also want to get an ohm meter across these terminals. I should have done that earlier, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get that installed. Right here, I have a brand new one. Now, I don't see these go back too often, so it's kind of surprising, but here it is. Here's the top, clips right in, clips included. Same thing with the bottom, clips included. And connector is the exact same. Wiring colors are different, but that's not going to be an issue. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this installed. Alright, so we got the bottom one installed. Top one is installed. I bent the clip a little on accident, but it's not going nowhere. It's installed now. That little clip was in the next pocket over. It's supposed to be in the first one, so that was my mistake. Let's get this cover installed. Where's the cover at? Oh man, there was a cover in the bag. I'm not sure where it went. It's okay. I think we could reuse the old cover. Where did that go? Here it is. And we can install this right there. It's not gonna fit. Okay, great. I'll find that cover. I'll install it later. But right now, let's just go ahead and get the wiring installed. Alright, so I got the wire pulled through. Here it is. Boot is installed. You want to make sure you leave a little bit of slack right here, but not too much because the panel still has to go on top of this. But yeah, let me just go ahead and plug this in. And there we go. And we should be good. So let me move all this stuff out the way. Let me also get this broomstick out the way. Let's go in here. Let's clear the codes. Read fault code. Yep. Malfunction. So we'll just go clear fault code. Yes. Okay. And moment of truth. There you go. Beautiful. And if we press this, it should open back up. Amazing. So that's the fix. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, have you guys ever seen any of these go bad? That's the first for me. I've seen circuit faults, but I've never seen the strut actually go bad, and I've seen some high mileage Mercedes. So kind of cool. Good experience to get that replaced. Let me go ahead and get all this stuff put back on. Let me see if I can find a cover for that, because I know I had it. And be back shortly. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and check that brake clamp. So it's right here. You just twist it off, pull it out, and yeah. Don't know if you guys could tell, but that thing is done. And it's just a single filament bulb. So let me go see if I have any in stock. And if you want to be sure on these type of things, just switch it to the other side. And if the air moves to the other side, or if you know that side works and that side doesn't work, then you know it's the bulb. I already did that. I know the bulb's bad, so let me go see if I have one in stock. If not, we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Alright, well, I have in stock a bulb from a 1994 Toyota. What do you guys think? Is this gonna work? It doesn't look too great, but it will fit, so let's just go ahead and try it. It's kind of hard to do this single-handedly. There you go. And get that installed. Twist on, simple, done. So let me get the rest of this buttoned up and then we'll test that. Alright, so I got everything buttoned up, first aid kit back where it's supposed to be. I couldn't find a cover for this, and this wire, I don't like the way it sits, but that's the best I could do, honestly. Anyways, I tried to find that cover, but it's okay, that's just cosmetic. Now, a couple of things I wish I would have done differently, a couple of oversights. Number one, I wish I would have put an ohm meter on that old motor before I took it off. I would have guaranteed our diagnostics even more. And number two is we should have load tested that circuit. So put a test lamp on it, test light, whatever, just to make sure that circuit can deliver the appropriate power. Other than that, obviously the diagnostics was right, and we got this thing fixed. So let's just test the brake light now, and we'll be done with this car. So I'm in the SAM module actuation tests, rear right lamp unit, and then we'll do F4 should be the brake light. So let's see. There you go. Brake light illuminated. The old Toyota bulb is working, so that's perfectly fine. Everything on this car is fixed. Last thing we could do actually is just go here, and we could clear all the fault codes. Yes. Completed, and we're good. Green tree. I do wish this scanner had topology. Anyways, close that up. And good as new. So that's it, guys. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope y'all learned something, and I'll see y'all next time. Alright, a little bit of bonus footage, as Ivan likes to say. So I got the old strut, and I just wanted to look in here because it doesn't feel too nice. Like, that thing is loose. I doubt I'll find anything, but let's just see. Alright, so I got the rubber off, the boot off. Let's see. I don't see anything actually. I was hoping I'll find something, but nope. Let me get an ohm meter, get it on these terminals, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, open circuit. Completely open circuit. Absolutely no resistance. So I think there is indeed an open coil in the actual motor that's in here. So that's not really repairable. There's nothing we could do about that. So yeah. There you go. You guys got your answer. The motor was actually bad. Guys, look what I found. So it was just in the bag. Did you guys see that? Because I looked in the bag and it was not in there. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that installed. For all you OCD havers, there you go. Perfect. Done officially. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time. I guess the Mercedes likes me, guys, because I just went to take it for a test drive and now the left brake clamp is out. So great. Gotta get that changed too. Alright, got the other side changed. That side looked worse. Put another 90s Toyota light in there. Car is on. I'm hitting the brake pedal. No errors. And the lights are working. So now we're officially done. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.